Welcome to Thai Nguyen News. I'm Viet Cuong. Let's take a look at today's headlines. A meeting to discuss the foundation of Nuôi Cốc Town. Founder of the Kovalebskaia Prize visited Thái Nguyên University. Thái Nguyên made a decisive advancement in creating more employment opportunities in 2012. On December 11th in Hanoi capital, Ministry of Interior Affairs held a meeting with different ministries, central agencies, and Thái Nguyên People's Committee to discuss some contents of the foundation of Nuôi Cốc Town and its wards directly attached. The meeting was held to get more opinions and suggestions from the authorities on the project about adjusting the administrative boundaries of Thái Nguyên City, Đại Từ and Phổ Yên District to establish Nuôi Cốc Town. According to the project, Nuôi Cốc Town is expected to cover the entire Nuôi Cốc Lake area, 7 communes and Quân Chu Town of Đại Từ District, Phúc Tân Commune of Phổ Yên District, 3 communes including Tân Cương, Phúc Chiu, Phúc Xuân of Thái Nguyên City, with 23,600 hectares of natural area and 54,000 people. Representatives of the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Planning and Investment, the Ministry of Construction, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, and the Vice Minister of the Ministry of Interior Affairs, Nguyễn Duy Thăng, all highly appreciated and supported this project in Thái Nguyên Province. The Nuôi Cốc Town's foundation will create conditions to attract further investment, making Nuôi Cốc Lake become a national key tourist area. Thanks to the support of the central agencies, Mr. Như Văn Tâm, Vice Chairman of Thái Nguyên People's Committee, confirmed that the province would receive comments and it is some of the basic grounds to set up Nuôi Cốc Town before the project was submitted to the higher authorities. In the afternoon of December 11th, leaders of Thái Nguyên City People's Committee, with the relevant departments of the city and the representative of its investment projects, held a meeting to discuss with the families affected by land withdrawal about land clearance under the project of Viet Cuong University. At the meeting, leaders of Thái Nguyên City People's Committee and the investor attentively listened to the comments and recommendations of the representatives from the 5 households who still do not comply with the decision on the land withdrawal within the frame of the project. The comments mainly focus on the proposal to raise the support for the land withdrawal on the area of agricultural land, directly serving to agricultural production activities of the peasant. In this regard, leaders of Thái Nguyên City People's Committee explained the urgency of the project and try to encourage the 5 households to understand and approve the guidelines and policies to enable the city as well as the investors to implement the project. They further explained that the project, if implemented on schedule, will open up opportunities to attract investments not only for Dong Bum but Thái Nguyên City as well. The city also ordered the functional divisions to continue implementing the procedures for conducting compensation, land clearance, and land withdrawal. Also, the city directed Dong Bum communal government to continue actively mobilizing local people to approve its policy. On December 19th, Thái Nguyên University had an honor of a visit from Professor Neil Koblitz, who is a mathematics lecturer in Washington University and the founder of the Kovalebskaia Prize. During the Vietnamese War of Resistance against American imperialists, Professor Neil Koblitz was one of the leading Americans to participate in the anti-war movement. In the year of 1975, Professor Neil Koblitz founded the U.S. Committee for Scientific Cooperation with Vietnam. In 1985, the professor and his wife, Ann Hipner Koblitz, founded the Kovalebskaia Prize to honor female scientists in developing countries. During the visit to Thái Nguyên Province, Professor Neil Koblitz also visited College of Sciences, Thái Nguyên University, where Associate Professor Lê Thị Thanh Nhàn, who was bestowed 2011 Kovalebskaia Prize, is working. Here, Professor Neil Koblitz delivered a speech on the subject of applications to public key cryptograph and controversies in mathematics education to mathematics lecturers in the whole Thái Nguyên University and students of the Faculty of Mathematics and Information Science, College of Sciences, Thái Nguyên University. During the years 2011 and 2012, Thái Nguyên Province made great efforts to implement the national program of building new rural areas and got positive initial results because many provincial localities gradually satisfied the criteria of the program. According to statistics, by the end of 2010, among the 143 agricultural communes of Thái Nguyên Province, 2 communes met 12 to 14 of the 19 criteria of building new rural areas, 3 communes met 10 to 11 criteria, 13 communes satisfied 8 to 9 criteria, 60 communes satisfied 5 to 7 criteria, and 65 communes only satisfied fewer than 5 criteria. However, due to great efforts of the people, Thái Nguyên localities made positive changes in the work of building new rural areas only after 2 years. In 2012, the functional forces of the provincial localities mobilized more than 870 billion Vietnam dong, 15% higher than the money used last year to invest in building new rural areas. By the end of November 2012, Thái Nguyên has reduced 26 communes, satisfying fewer than 5 criteria, 6 communes satisfied 5 to 7, increasing 19 communes satisfying 8 to 9 criteria, and 13 communes satisfying 10 to 11 criteria. However, only 2 communes in the province satisfied 12 to 14 criteria. On December 6th, Thái Nguyên Hospital A conducted lens replacement surgery for 10 patients who suffer from leprosy at the Dermatology Center of Leprosy Prevention in Phu Binh District. Through examining and screening, 10 patients who have leprosy and cataract underwent surgery through the phaco surgery method. This is an advanced surgical method with many advantages on small abdominal incision and minimizing post-operative astigmatism, helping patients quickly recover the vision. Each lens replacement surgery by phaco method costs about 7 million Vietnam dong. However, Thái Nguyên Hospital A, in collaboration with the Dermatology Center of Leprosy Prevention in Phu Binh District, purposely used the budget to push free surgery for patients. In addition, the hospital also provided 2 free meals a day for patients to ease their minds during the treatment. This humanitarian act of Thái Nguyên Hospital A has helped the lepers regain their sight and continue living harmoniously and integrate in the community. In 2012, the global and domestic economic recession greatly influenced the development of small businesses and the growth of the domestic economy of the country. Capturing and predicting that situation, Thái Nguyên Province introduced important guidelines and practical solutions to maximize the efficiency of internal resources, improve the quality of human resources, and create employment opportunities for workers. Implementing the national target programs on job creation in 2012, the National Employment Fund helped households and aided production establishments with business capital and created jobs for the community and the society. Many establishments invested on equipment, market research, technological innovation, and expanded their production scale, thereby improving the income of employees. Especially, loans have a positive impact on the poor, disadvantaged, and ethnic minority groups. I decided to work in this company because it helps me get a high and stable income, so I am determined to stick with this long-term career. During the past time, Thái Nguyên Province designed policies to create favorable conditions for the development of trading activities in the market. Hundreds of job centers, job fairs, and consulting sessions on jobs are held simultaneously to mount the employees and employers. Moreover, sources of information are brought to the employees in rural and remote areas, creating opportunities for workers to find jobs and employments in accordance with their ability and desire. To date, TNG has attracted more than 1,000 employees to work. Through the quality of employees' work, since the beginning of 2012, we find out that the labor quality of the vocational training center in Phú Bình district, as well as other districts in the province, is very good. Thai Nguyen Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs implemented vocational training to the 9 districts of the province and paid attention to training the poor at home and the people who benefited from the preferential policies and contributed to the revolution. Along with that, the Agricultural and Rural Development Program, key socio-economic projects, construction industrial zone, and clusters of the province were implemented to contribute to a good environment for investments in the development of production and business, creating jobs for employees. The Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs has continuously focused on supporting the trading floor of jobs in job centers, strengthening the labor demand survey of businesses in the province, and training courses for employers and employees. Thai Nguyen is now striving to increase more than 55% of trained employees by 2015. Trained workers at vocational schools are targeted to reach 37.5% or more, the rate of employees after vocational schools to go up to 70%. Realization of this plan will surely boost the quality of labor in the province. And that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.